Welcome to my messy little desk area here. All my stuff. Oh well, you got to see the real me, right? You know, every once in a while we get a question that comes in not through our web page, which is Ask Paul, but in letter form. And this letter came to me, and I just loved it. It's from Todd Delaplaner. And Todd, I hope you don't mind me answering your question on the air, as it were, as opposed to writing you back, because I don't think I've written a physical letter in, God, I don't know how long, in years. It's been a long, long time. So, with your permission, I'll just go ahead and read it. Hi, Paul. My name is Todd, and I am from Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. And my question to you is, what is the best setting for my loudness on my Yamaha receiver? Some say flat, but I don't like it there. Can you help? Sure, Todd. I don't like the flat setting on most receivers myself. Certainly when I had a system years ago that was probably very much like yours. So let's talk about what the loudness control is. A loudness control helps with extending the bass and the treble by turning up bass and treble at low volumes. Now, I don't know about your Yamaha. Yamaha's a pretty responsible company, and so they likely have it tied to the volume control. And by that, I mean, as you turn the volume louder, the loudness control functions of boosting bass and treble should reduce so that at a certain point in loudness, it'll be flat. And then as you turn the loudness down, the bass and treble go back up. Now, this is there to make up for something called the Fletcher-Munson curve, which suggests that as the volume is lower than live levels, lower than what a musical piece should be played at, the ear, even though it's flat, the ear doesn't perceive it as flat in the room. So when the level is too low, we hear the mid-range and we hear all of that, but the bass and the treble kind of falls off for us. And these guys, Fletcher and Munson, did a big study and they did all these graphs, and they knew that it was an interesting thing because the music actually was flat, being presented by the speakers and the amplifier as flat, yet it didn't sound flat. So they studied that, they tried to figure out some kind of curves that would explain it, and the net result of that is a lot of preamps, receivers, and integrateds have a loudness button, and that compensates according to the volume where you should be. So I generally recommend using the loudness control. And Todd, one thing we always say, if it sounds right to you, then do it. Okay. Great question. Thanks. I know a lot of people wonder what that loudness button does. And there you go. All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.